I might have to throw a wrench in the works. I'm having a little trouble with one of the workers not showing up for work.
You know that's up to you. You do what you have to do.
Yeah, I sit down.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
I sat down in the office the other day and looked at how the hours is falling, and the hours is he has a couple of weeks there that maybe only 18 or 20 hours, so I'm gonna have to. I got an infection. I don't know whether it was from a spider bite or something, but I know he had some issues with that. But you know, I've had other issues too, and I worked through other issues that was just as bad as that.
You know
worse.
that's up to you. Go back. You go. You know the steps. Follow the personnel policy. Go through the steps.
What
and
needs to be done, I've already. Walt and I've already talked about it.
Okay.
You know, Walt works through things.
Yes.
Walt, he could do a lot of stuff by himself. But
Yes.
this is the time of year when you get a nice day.
I understand the problem. If you take two people coming in, you plan a day for two. If he doesn't show, now you gotta find.
He does. He's one day.
I think that's your job. We'll let
I'm
you
going
do
to take
that.
care of it.
Okay.
I just
And
want
we
to let
will
everybody
back
aware of
you.
this.
If it goes the distance, make sure you follow the policy, whatever you decide, and we'll be behind. We will be behind him, right? It's his job. It's his crew.
Okay.
It's not showing on too long.
All right.
Right.
Appreciate
Right.
that.
We're not gonna
I
micromanage
appreciate
you here.
everybody's support then, basically.
Last time we hired you, we appreciate what you're doing, and we're gonna have your back.
I think.
It's your crew.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Joe. Where's that?
That's pretty much what most of the highlights that I had.
Okay, we talked about the insurance the last time. Should I wait for Angel on this? Here's my understanding. She called Randy, let me go back. Joe told us it depended on the number of workers that you were insuring. And we figured that out to be 48, counted that up. So she called Randy. How many people are we insuring for workers' comp? Is what we're talking about. Randy told her what has nothing to do with the number of people. It has
It
to do
goes
with
by
the area.
per capita, I think.
I don't know. I don't understand.
I can have her.
It doesn't matter.
I
It
can
doesn't
have her.
matter. We've already decided we're changing to the other guy.
Okay.
And we'll bring that up.
First of all, the workers' compensation is based on the money earned and the type of job they're doing.
Well, they don't earn anything. They're volunteers. That's what makes this whole thing so weird. Is we're talking about the firemen's workers' comp. You're giving workers' comp to people that aren't on the payroll. It's volunteer. You know how that works.
Right. Okay. That is, there's nothing about the number of people involved at all. We never had this before at all. We never had a question about how many is involved. All they wanted to know was, so this man's barging up the wrong tree.
He's going to insure us. He's not. I think it's this board. You missed some of this. It is our collective opinion that this guy has done a much better job for us. I'm not trying to speak for everybody, but
He's definitely, from what I see so far, there's going to be quite a significant savings.
yes, yeah. He's just been more. He's given us more detail. He's been here a couple of times. He spent hours with us. We're real pleased with what he's told us.
One thing about it, I wish you would have been here, Jack. He does have details. You ask him a question, he pretty much, if you don't know it, he moves figures around and he conducted the question. And, you know, it's just one of those things.
He helped us a lot, did he not?
Oh, yeah.
With what we've gone through, with every aspect
He
of this.
answered a lot of questions that we felt, you know, we were kind of in the dark on, and he brought us up to speed on it. Hey, Angel can come in. I'm going to come in because she can tell you what she.
The 48 number is ridiculous because one time you'll have 10 people, next time you'll have 25.
That isn't how it works.
No.
Go ahead.
How he explained it was, it matters how much you're going to pay for your insurance by the number of people. Now, if only 10 people show up to the fire and one of those people get hurt, if they're of that 43, obviously, because they belong to the fire company, then they'll be covered by comp. It doesn't matter if there's only 3 guys show up to the fire. They're still covered. But what he's telling us, his insurance is cheaper if we say that we have to insure 43 volunteers, is cheaper than saying that we need to insure anybody that might show up.
Or 83.
Or 83. So we contacted the fire company to get a list of actual certified members in the fire company and gave them those numbers.
Active,
Plus
active duty fire.
Active duty fire.
There's 48 active duty.
So that we knew that they would be covered if anything happened to them. Where on the other one, nobody knew what they were covered for. we went over that insurance thing 4 or 5 times, racking our brains, even asking him, and nobody seemed to know what was covered.
We've sent this stuff to 2 different agents, and both of them gave us recommendations, and we've made changes at the past meeting. For example, you know how we were overinsured for first-party benefits. The same thing happened to us with uninsured and underinsured. We not only have what the law requires, we have in addition to, and there's no benefit of that to us whatsoever because the workers are covered by workers' comp if they're hurt in an automobile accident on the job here.
Right.
So there's just, we had all kind of insurance and still have that we feel we do not need. We feel we've been taken advantage of here. Randy's probably not going to get our business. This guy did us a lot, and I think we're in agreement that he should be rewarded for his efforts, number one. Number two, he's going to save us money, and we're properly insured. We're not even properly insured. For example, I don't know if you missed this one. I don't want to take up too much time here, but when Donna stole money, she was not bonded, so the borough had to eat that cost. Well, now, this one, you have the wrong insurance. It's a surety bond instead of a fidelity bond, so if Angel takes the money and runs, we still get nothing. Now ultimately that falls on the board. The board was asleep at the switch or something, but Randy didn't help out a whole lot. We just feel this guy is more responsive to us. We feel he's more prepared, and he seems to be more honest. That's our feeling. I think I can't speak for everybody here, but we're going to vote on that, and I feel pretty confident from what I've talked here that this insurance is going to go to somebody else. All of it. And it's starting right now, in fact, as firemen's workers' comp will be the first to expire, we are switching that over to this new guy, and then it will be our workers' comp, and then in November, the whole works is going to go to this new guy. Now, we will have to vote on that. But I believe we have the votes to do that. I don't think this board is pleased with Dubler Insurance. And we talked about the premiums before. For me, it didn't make much sense to reward somebody that's been scalping for $2,000 or $3,000 a year. Anyway, I don't want to get off on that because we have. I may have not have made something clear. We get ahead of ourselves while they're out there just to keep this moving. You all know we have to attend to the way our ordinance book is being recorded, and the reason for that is, maybe y'all know this, we can't amend the ordinances. Everything's glued in there, so if we would amend something on page 20, if you try to make an ordinance with one more page, she would have to paste every other ordinance beyond that. Paste and glue it.
So this is what I have so far for your door hangers, and I can put on the back additional comments with everything
Let's
else.
give us
But that gives you an idea.
Here, I guess you guys are the ones who need.
That gives you an idea on that, and I can add whatever.
We're going to need you shortly.
Okay. Yeah, he said you had a question about the insurance.
Well, I think I already answered it.
Yeah, it goes basically
area.
by the area, by how many people are in Coalport is how they decide how much to pay for the fire company, which kind of doesn't make sense to me, but yeah.
See that?
Nancy took that when she left. Nancy took that when she left. That would be helpful, but yeah.
It is, it's nice, you could put several of these in and do your cut at one time.
The only thing is, though, we talked about, and like she said,
Additional comments.
the additional comments, and then we were going to, when we copied these, remember, we were going to put the actual ordinance that we were following in the back of this. Am I correct? And
Yes.
isn't that what we decided? So
Yes.
that
Yeah, I can do that too.
me and you would just highlight that area.
What she could do then, she could bring this part down, put the ordinance on the back that would be marked, and that way you still have your top place up here to put
Yeah, I can do
over
that.
a doorknob.
Yeah, you mean like move this part back here?
That part would
Okay.
go back here, bring this,
Okay.
notice part
Well,
down.
he wants the whole ordinance
Well,
on
well,
there.
we're
It's
gonna-
what-
all
Well, I have
The
more.
definition where it says about the weeds,
Yes.
or
Yes.
when we finally do get
Okay,
into the
Kevin.
vehicle, or
Yes.
the trash, where that part of the ordinance is on that, our ticket. Because remember, that was one of the things we talked
Yeah.
about with her.
Mhm.
If you don't define what the ordinance is
Yeah.
and you give them this, then this is no good.
Here's something else we have to do, we haven't done yet. This is the notice. We have to have the citation part Do you recall, I think I sent you guys something in one of the emails that had a citation?
The actual ticket,
Yes, if they don't do this, you're actually going to be cited.
I know
yeah,
my people.
there was an
Let me-
actual
let me
ticket
see
part
here.
where we took it back to them.
Yeah, I'll bring
Yeah,
something
one
up here
will be
real
a
quick.
non-traffic.
All right,
what would be
here,
traffic
yes,
and
yeah.
non-traffic.
This.
Oh, then it would just look like this here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the kind that, like, almost like what they used to have down here, that you had the flap that they put the money down in and then slipped it through the
It's
slot.
just one example, just to get our
Yeah.
minds just
Right.
thinking on
Gotcha,
something.
Gotcha.
If it has to get that.
Well, I'll tell you what I was.
Yeah, we should be prepared though.
We should be
You know, we
prepared,
shouldn't
right.
wait until the last minute. We should do this.
One I'm talking about was when we go from this point, if they didn't pay, then you have to do a non-traffic one.
Yes,
It's
this
like
is
4
non-traffic.
pages
Do
that
you-
would go to, we would keep one, the people would get one, and then the magistrate gets one for that part.
I didn't
If
see
when it
what
goes
the
that
mayor
far.
had. What was the non-traffic ticket bill that the mayor had was ordering? She actually had a ticket book.
Yeah, she
Well,
did have a
those,
ticket book.
the ticket books are, they're all for parking. They're all
Well,
parking.
but if you made something like that,
Similar to that.
for our ordinances, citation for this stuff, non-traffic for this crap.
I don't know
And
why,
that's
I don't
kind
remember, I don't remember
here's,
it now. I'll
let
have to
me
look
show
at it
you.
and see, because you would have had it as an attachment.
This is a ticket, this is not a citation,
Right,
but I was
right.
just looking, they have the envelope where the people can put their fine in and just pay the damn thing. But here, that doesn't exactly help. If they don't solve the problem, they pay one fine and we're back tomorrow
To
fining them
recite.
again for the same, so you'd be dumb if you go down this road.
Right, right.
But it seems to me we should have something in order, in case somebody pushes us. You-
Oh, yeah.
With
Yeah, I'm definitely.
with us? Did you need to see this, Kevin, what's here?
I think so. You may have it all for them.
It's just,
That might be one that I never got opened up.
It's just a starting point, just
Right,
an idea
right.
here. Did you see it? I showed you.
How long
I
did you
remember.
send that
Jack,
one?
you see
Remember?
this?
Well, it's whenever we started talking about
Okay.
this stuff.
I'll have to go back through them. and look, make
It
sure.
doesn't matter.
It might have I might not have opened the
I think
paper.
it was with the one where you had a ticket.
Yes,
It's
yes,
all-
it's,
Okay.
well, here's,
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
here it is. This is probably what you saw, the courtesy notice. And we just have a variation of that is what
Right,
we've done,
exactly.
right here.
And then they have with ordinance and, you know, what it is,
Yeah.
it's all graphic.
By the way, in short order, you did a nice job.
Yes, it is.
I'll work on it. and
Yeah,
get-
yeah, well, we'll find this as we go.
Yeah. Learn to cut
But anyway, it
straight.
seems to me we should not forget about this actual citation. Okay, so we're clear there.
To an extent, I mean.
We are also going to have, apparently we need a special meeting.
That's what I
And
got.
there will be one thing on the agenda, apparently Jessica requires a vote from us and some signatures. Apparently the 7th is too late for her. So if you can do this on next Wednesday, just call this a special meeting. The meeting will last all of 5 minutes. There'll be one item, we'll vote, we'll do it,
Okay,
then
yeah,
we'll sign her stuff.
yeah, it should
Okay,
be.
then we went on the second.
Yes,
Yes.
that sounds about right to me. All right, I think citation is there anything else from the past? Sir? Sinkhole insurance, door hangers, yes. What about the trailer out there? It's still out there.
Still
Just
there, I
real
gotta
quick.
get something typed up.
You're going to do it, this is going to happen.
Yeah, it
So
is
we
gonna
don't-
happen, I just haven't had time with
Good enough,
all
good
the
enough.
other
There's all
stuff
kind of
yet.
crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, cut her some break here. We have been inundated with bad discoveries, real bad discoveries. On that note,
Okay.
would you bring the minutes as you have them out, bring that book, and then bring the ordinance book, the official one, and I'll come and help you.
Okay,
There's
the
a lot
actual
of
one,
crap.
not the,
We're gonna do some work here, so we need one of the crappy ones too.
No, my old friend of graduation from college on the 7th of May in South Carolina. We're going down there for that. And the girl bought the wife a trip for her birthday out west. And she went there herself, so I had to pay for my own way.
Oh, that wasn't.
So where you heading out west?
Well, we fly into Vegas, and then put to the bus there and go to finish up the flight staff at Van Zandt and also